Сучасне суспільство не обмежується знаннями культури і традицій виключно своєї нації. Глобалізаційні процеси безперечно торкаються не тільки політичної та економічної сфер, а й сприяють асиміляції культурних цінностей, традицій, вподобань і окремих рис поведінки. На сьогодні вся політична карта світу, а це і не багато, і не мало, 206 держав, серед яких 193 є членами ООН, наслідує традиції чайної англійської церемонії як норму дипломатичного етикету і відзнаку наявності гарних манер.
Since the 18th century, the United Kingdom has been one of the world's greatest tea consumers. Black tea over to green tea popularity in the 1720s, when sugar and milk were added to tea, a practice that was not done in China. Thomas Swinton opened the first known tea shop in 1706, which still remains at 216th Strand, London.
At a very basic level, tea ceremonies are a formalized way of making tea. Tea drinking habits can be found worldwide. In Europe, afternoon tea ritual was a social event.
Wondering how to make English tea? Milk or lemon, leaves or bags? Some might think that inviting a friend or two over for tea might require less effort than dinner invitation. But in Great Britain this isn't always the case. There are a series of aristocratic rules that surround this ritual, which many consider to be more social than culinary in nature. It seems that the ritual of English afternoon tea began with the Duchess of Bedford, who first started the custom of having an afternoon snack brought to her room, along with a steaming pot of tea, in order to break up the long way between noontime lunch and evening dinner, which bring us a matter of timing. If you still don't know how to make English tea, let's take a look on the rules for making perfect afternoon English tea. Make sure you have all necessary items: napkins, teapot, better if you have to, cups and saucers, and serving tray with at least 2 levels on which to display sweets and savory snacks. Napkins will be smaller than usual and should be fully open on your lap when the tea is served. Heat the water. The teapot should be always warmed, raising it out with the hot water, which ensures that the porcelain doesn't undergo a shock when the boiling water is poured on it. Calculate a teaspoon of leaves for each guest and 1 more for the pot. If you will put leaves directly into the pot, you'll need to use a tea filter for each cup. True tea connoisseurs will have more than 1 pot on the table, 1 for Indian black tea, 1 for Chinese green tea, and 1 for aromatic tea. Normally to have 2 pots, 1 for tea and 1 for hot water when the tea gets too strong.
Milk or lemon. Most Brits take tea with milk, a habit that originated from the fact that a drop of cold milk in the teacup prevented the dark boiling tea to crack or stain the delicate porcelain. With today's cups, you may safely pour the milk in afterwards. Sugar should be present in cubes or crystals, white and dark, and you should also provide honey or sweeteners. Savory or sweet. Tea should be served with both savory and sweet snacks. There should be sandwiches, scones, crumpets, and cakes served in this order. Savory. Finger sandwiches with various fillings. Neutral. Scones, crumpets, buns. Sweets. Cakes, biscuits, pastries. It's fundamental to serve each item in bite-sized portions, as tea should be consumed without any cutlery. Etiquette. The host or hostess can share the job of pouring the tea with close friends, but he or she should always pour the first cup. Good form dictates that the plate must be raised with the left hand, and the teacup should be held with the right hand. And watch those pinky fingers. They should be aligned with the other fingers.
How to make English tea? The don'ts. The first, don't use tea bags instead of loose tea. The second, don't pour water when it's scalding. The leaves will be burned and the flavor ruined.
Don't stir the tea when it's the teapot or the cup. Place the teaspoon at the 6 o'clock position and then gently move to the 12 o'clock position a couple of times. When done, place the teaspoon on the right side of the saucer. Don't take sugar cubes with your fingers, use the special sugar tongs. Don't lift your pinky finger when you raise the teacup. Don't leave the slice of the lemon in the cup as you sip your tea. It should be removed beforehand. Don't prepare sandwiches too far in advance. 30 minutes is enough time. If you prepare them earlier, they will look old and wilted. Thank you for your attention.